Good morning, Accompsett Middle School. I'm Mary.
And I'm Alexandra. Welcome to the AMS TV news for the week of March 22nd. Let's check out today's positive message.
Today's positive message is attributed to Suzanne Collins, author of the Hunger Games series. What I need is the dandelion in the spring, the bright yellow that means rebirth instead of destruction. The promise that life can go on, no matter how bad our losses, that it can be good again.
Thanks. The No Place for Hate Club is running an Unmask Me campaign. Your Period 2 teachers will be distributing templates for students to complete by the end of the week.
Students are asked to decorate and cut out a COVID mask with images and pictures that symbolize them. The masks will be displayed on the bulletin board.
Here's an example created by our art teacher, Miss Mayno.
The idea behind this is that we all wear various masks in life, metaphorically, of course, and now during the pandemic, we are forced to wear masks.
Sometimes our masks are to perform certain duties like being a student, an athlete, a musician, or a diligent worker.
Other times we wear masks to fit into a crowd, conform to society, or hide our true selves. So create a mask to show who you really are.
This year, the yearbook committee is doing something different by including baby pictures of students. We here at the AMS TV News would like to see some of those baby pictures. Please go to the library Google Classroom to upload your baby picture, and we'll feature all pictures on the news.
Now let's take a look at this week's featured holiday.
Easter is the principal Christian holiday that celebrates the belief in the resurrection of Jesus Christ. According to the New Testament of the Bible, the resurrection is said to have occurred 3 days after Jesus was crucified and died roughly in 30 AD. The first record of Easter being celebrated was in the 2nd century, but the remembrance of Jesus' death and resurrection probably started before then. Jesus' Last Supper before the crucifixion was a celebration of the Jewish Passover feast. Therefore, Easter was originally celebrated 2 days after Passover, or 16 days after the first full moon. In the year 325, the Christian Church changed Easter to be celebrated on the first Sunday following the first full moon after the spring equinox. Easter now falls on any Sunday between March 22nd and April 25th. This year, Easter Sunday will be celebrated on April 4th. Easter is celebrated in more than 95 countries throughout the world. Though different Christian religions have unique ways of celebrating the Easter season, many countries share traditions and customs.
In many countries with large Roman Catholic populations, the Easter season begins with Mardi Gras. Some of the most famous public festivals are found in Brazil, Italy, Africa, France, and of course our own New Orleans. Mardi is the French word for Tuesday, and Gras means fat, so the day before Ash Wednesday, the first day of Lent, became known as Fat Tuesday or Mardi Gras. This year, Mardi Gras fell on February 16th. Mardi Gras is a tradition that has its roots in pagan celebrations of spring and the fertility. The early Christian church believed that it was easier to incorporate popular local traditions than ban them, and through the centuries, Mardi Gras grew into a week-long festival filled with parades, masked balls, dancing, and bring on rich, fatty food in preparation for the 6 weeks of fasting and solemn introspection during Lent. This year, the celebration in New Orleans were toned down and parades canceled because of COVID-19 pandemic.
Lent is a 40-day period of prayer, fasting, and giving to the poor that begins on Ash Wednesday and ends with Holy Saturday, the day before Easter. It's a time when Christians prepare to celebrate Jesus Christ's resurrection on Easter Sunday by slowing down, reflecting, and preparing for a new, fresh look on life. Fasting includes no eating of meat on Fridays and Ash Wednesday, eating smaller meals during the week, and refraining from festivities. People are called to not only donate money, but offer their time and talents to those in need. It is also a time to remember and reflect on Christ's 40 days in the desert in preparation for his ministry. Not all Christian churches in the world observe Lent in a big way, but the observance of Ash Wednesday and Good Friday remain in most. On Ash Wednesday, people attend a service where participants are marked with ashes on the forehead as a symbol of death and penance. Lent ends with Holy Week, which includes Holy Thursday and the celebration of Jesus' Last Supper with his 12 apostles. Good Friday, the remembrance of Jesus' crucifixion, and Holy Saturday, the final day before the resurrection. The traditional celebration of Easter Sunday varies in different Christian religions. Some begin the celebration on Holy Saturday with a late afternoon service that begins in sadness and ends a few hours later in joyous celebration of the resurrection. The Easter Sunday sunrise service is a tradition that began in North America. Many European Christians begin Easter Sunday with a huge breakfast of eggs, cakes, ham, cheeses, and fruit to end the starkness of Lent, followed by a joyous church service. Easter, like Christmas, has many traditions which have very little to do with the Christian celebration of the holiday, but are ingrained in folk customs of the country where they originated. Many have spread around the world. Painting and decorating eggs is a custom which started in the 13th century in Europe. Easter egg hunts started in the United States in the late 19th century. In the 17th century, a rabbit or bunny joined the Easter celebration in Christian churches in Europe. In the United States, it's the Easter rabbit that brings children baskets full of eggs, chocolate, and small toys, while in the European countries, the cuckoo bird, a fox, or a lamb brings that basket of goodies. Whether your Easter is a traditional religious celebration or just a wonderful time together with a family and friends, we wish you a very happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Thanks. The AMS TV News will take a spring break along with everyone else.
We will return April 12th.
That's all for now. Thanks for watching the AMS TV News.
Have a great week.